when people cheat, they're going to mess up sooner or later. And I have a story today from a woman who wrote into us about a misdirected text from presumably her husband's mistress. And this is a real thing here. So listen up, people, because this is quite often how people get caught, and simply by a simple mistake. And now this is how it goes. Hi, my name is Christy, married 30 years. I received a text it seems was meant for someone else while suggesting using Signal for communication. For those of you who don't know, Signal is used by people who cheat because it's considered to be very private, secure. There are a lot of things you could do to hide messages and things like that, and people think that these messages cannot be accessed, but they absolutely can be. Now, if you look more through any of our postings or anything else like that, you'll see that the ProSpy apps from prospy.app can easily access these Signal messages. So this is just one way this woman is asking maybe to find out the truth. But now let's continue. So anyway, using Signal for communication because it's secure. We denied it was for someone else, meaning, I guess, our husband, but I believe it was. That being said, what do you know about Signal? And is this typical for cheating? I need advice on how to solve this feeling that's burning through my soul. I'd like to get tools to help get the truth. Thank you. This is very, very common, and this is why this show, this podcast, and these products exist for people like this. So anyway, now what do I know about Signal? I know quite a bit about Signal. It's used by a lot of people who are in situations like this because they want to maintain their second life. And they want to conceal it from whoever they need to conceal it from. But as I said, now, Christy, if you're listening to this, the way to do this, there are several apps available. The ones that I know about that absolutely do work are the apps that are offered in ProSpy. You get these things at prospy.app. And they're tailored, they're made specifically, or I should say they focus on these types of situations. WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, News Talk, all these apps that claim to be impervious and inaccessible, but in fact they are. And a big misconception is people say, well, WhatsApp is encrypted from end to end. Yes, from end to end during the transmission. And that is to say that when a message leaves one device and it's flying through the radio waves and gets to another device, it's encrypted during its transmission while it's in the air. When it gets to one device or the other, it's no longer encrypted and absolutely can be accessed. And people don't realize that. And that is what the spy apps do. That is what so many other apps do. Even like the child monitoring apps can do something as simple as extracting deleted messages, encrypted messages from things like WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram. Because let's face it, guys, the kids are as smart as the adults. So that's the answer here. Signal is not impervious. It's a very good application for communicating and keeping communications private and hidden and concealed. However, they absolutely can be accessed using those products that I was talking about. Now, you have to remember here, though, people, that if you're going to monitor or attempt to extract this information from another person's phone, you must comply with all laws in your area. So please check all that stuff before you attempt to monitor someone's messages using an app such as I just described.